is nothing. Only warm primordial blackness. Ever. Never, ever. Never, ever, ever, baby. An inordinate amount of time passes. It is utterly void of struggle. No ex-wives are contained within it. Yes, it is.
An awareness creeps up on you. A mass lies hidden in your dead angle, soaking in some lurid acidic sauce. It's bloated and shameful. A ball of meat surrounds.
Ex-love, ex-tenderness. It is foolish of you to resurface to the loss. Not after all the damage you've suffered to get here. Some of it irreversible. Stay. Alright, nothing town to fuck all borough. Not you. Your days of giving a shit and being that type of animal are over. The song of death is sweet. Like a fly to the ointment, your conscience sticks to it. The limbed and headed machine of pain and undignified suffering is firing up again. It wants to walk the desert, hurting, longing, dancing to disco music.
The stench of liquor rises from your mouth, and with it, an ungodly. A fiery streak penetrates your skull, trying to force your eyes open. It's a sound, a clarity.
Somehow, you know what it is. A caprice to name a motor garage. A mirror hangs above a bent and broken sink. In a fierce discharge of masculine, was this not the same Elo that founds empires and lays waste to cities? Probably not, no. Hot water sprays from the faucet's base, and steam covers the... Suddenly, you realize you have no memory of the face that awaits you there. Really, or recollection of the person you are, the people in your life, and as you slowly reach your hand to behold, you have no idea who this thing is, do you? It appears you're also dead. There's clearly rigor mortis on your face. Or wait, is that an expression? Please stop. It's horrible. You can't, can you? It's like it's not even voluntary anymore. You have worn that grin. What does it even mean? What is the emotion you're trying to convey? You should check yourself for a pulse, superstar. You find no sign of life on your swollen neck. However, putting your hand on your chest reveals an irregular heartbeat. You appear to be alive, for now. Like the rest of you, it comes from a bad place somewhere in the past. That's all. It's too late. Like an image on film. You hear a jingle. Keys are. It says whirling in rags on the aluminium key ring. There is a single key on the ring. The number 1 is etched on it. The whirling in rags is a hostel cafeteria. The window stands broken in its frame. Cold wind blows. The shards face outward. Whatever broke this window came from the inside. A fine web of scarring covers the back of your right hand, but none of it is recent. More likely a projectile than a held object. There are no fragments on something you've done before. It is too large for a bullet, yet too small for a piece of furniture. You're looking like the green shoe that's on the hat rack in the corner, which, coincidentally, congratulations, you smashed the window with your own shoe. Now you only have one. You mean someone else took your shoe off and smashed the window with it? This person also forced the drinks on you. A cool wind gushes in. There they both are, 2 identical shoes, both copiously like 2 baby crocodiles. Good, they're balanced, comfortable.
Hello, officer.
The young woman raises a cigarette to her lips. Her eyes are brown and her face is speckled with birthmarks. She can't be more than 20. A silver jumpsuit falls off her like scale armor, sparkling. This is the sparkle of too many nights out on the...
No. Because you're a police officer, sir. I am, yes. Unless you've been feeding us a set of very well-rehearsed lies all this time. You've been here for 3 days. On official police business. I couldn't say. In truth, so far, mostly drink.
You have no doubt about the drinking. But do you strike yourself as a tight-lipped drunk? She must have heard something.
Don't be so harsh on yourself. They let almost anyone be a police officer. Could it be because of the drinking?
She hasn't had time to put her makeup on. This is her morning cigarette. She nods.
Good monologue.
She nods.
There's a mercenary out back. He's been hanged. The body has been there for a week now. I didn't mean to overwhelm you with information. You seem a bit... Of course. Be careful, officer. They don't like the police around here.
Something stirs in you as she's about to go. She looks back at you, a light glinting off.
Yes? It's 51. The current century? Centuries don't have numbers, they have names. Civilization has existed for 8,000 years, sir. Yeah? The dock workers are pretty cocky. They think they're police enough. You're in a hostel, sir. We are in Revachol.
Revachol is the disgraced former capital of the world, divided into zones of control under foreign occupation. Half a century after a failed world
You sure look like you're from Revachol.
Her accent suggests she is not from around here. She's from Aranier, another...
There was the usual ruckus. Loud disco music. I couldn't say. It's impossible to hear people speaking from over here. Oh, yes. Various artists. Ostentatious orchestration prime.
Oh, that. Yeah. Whoa.
Oh, were huge where I come from. I was very young then, of course. Like 7. Life gets hot. I don't know about that. At around 2 o'clock, a slow, sad song started playing. Like organ music on repeat. That went on for quite a while. Yes, there was a church in there. A really small church. Like the smallest, saddest church in the whole world. It was about that. And also... that it doesn't matter anymore and that we're alone now. It was difficult to tell. The song itself was very... Don't be. I was going out later anyway. Then you started screaming and trashed the place. No, it didn't sound like there was a fight. A window was smashed. The tape player probably. The song stopped. And furniture too. There was. I think you screamed that you... did. I went out afterwards. Everything was quiet. Glad to have been of assistance.
The door is closed. This door can only be opened with... There is no answer. You hear the shower being turned on. Still no answer. Still nothing. A man in his late 20s stands behind the counter. Everything is cool between you and this guy. He's a big fan. Make some small talk.
No, I'm not the bartender.
He's very animated all of a sudden.
I have 3 cafeterias to manage. 3. She just, you know.
His eyes dart from left to right. This man isn't lying, but he is hiding.
So now you're a cop. Oh, forget it.
A competent work of taxidermy. The white and brown seabird looks like the bird was ripped off the shield that was used to mount it. This is the great skua. The seabird is the symbol for the small steel tag says as much.
Look, your buddy is over there. Why don't you go and talk to him, okay?
He pretends not to hear you.
Hello, sweetie. You shouldn't keep your colleague waiting.
A colorful piece of plastic is dangling from his carabiner. On the counter, rolled out of his open hand, you see a blister pack of headache medicine. There is only one way to wake this bone idol from his slumber.
Why the yelling, man?
Looks like a Sow descendant. A lot of Sow dock workers around.
Really? You woke me up for that? Thank God, no.
The worker still.
I don't know what you're talking about, Coy. That's the name of my employer. How's it go? Haven't you noticed what's going on outside? We're in the middle of a strike down at the harbour. For one, I get you. Nate got it. Majored. We are. The workers. Okay. I guess there's also Everard. He's in charge. Indeed. Help yourself.
The dock worker. A bespectacled man in an orange bomber jacket is tapping his foot on the floor. Looks like as you approach, on the sleeve of his bomber jacket, as well as on its back, are the same enigmatic white rectangles as on your blade.
Hello, I'm Kim Kitsuragi, Lieutenant, Precinct 57. You must be from the 41st.
You realize he is waiting for your name. Raphael Ambrosius Cousteau.
Yes, well.
Not for a moment does he believe that's your real name. He casts it aside.
It looks like we had a little scheduling error on Sunday.
What he means is, he has been trying to meet up with you for 2 days, but you have been otherwise occupied.
If you don't mind, we should talk to him again. Ask him for a rundown of the area. It also wouldn't hurt to assure him the police are finally here. In full force, I mean. Have you mapped out the... Right. And the interviews? At the 57th, we like to prepare an initial list of persons of interest, and then just skim the surface. Good. But even if you haven't, we'll have time for that after we take... Have you removed the dead body from the tree? So, where it has been hanging for 7 days straight. We should go there as soon as we are done. Talk to the manager. Then we go out back and take the body down. We all feel that way sometimes. There is no such thing.
And then...
But first, we have to take it down. I was sent here to meet a detective from Precinct 40. I suppose you could be impersonating him. You could have gotten the insignia from the...
Inspectorate General means internal affairs. What he's saying is, he's not from the rat squad and isn't supposed to suspect...
Yes, but I'm not them. I'm from criminal investigation. Yes. They're not just white rectangles. They bear a halogen watermark with the letters RC. I would ask you to step into the headlights of my motor carriage. You mean you don't have a badge? Losing your identification card is a serious matter. My vehicle has a shortwave. You can use it to report your badge missing. I would advise you to locate it. I can see you drank last night and the night before. If you need something for your headache, after you, officer.
Before you stands a motor carriage. Vapor emanates. This must be the infernal machine that tore you from oblivion. The Caprice Kinema motor carriage. In the cabin, you are welcomed by a set of steering levers, a radio microphone on a hook, a pull-out toolbox under the seat. A scent of leatherwork and heavy fuel oils washes over you. The frequency tableau lights up, and a green button labeled the soft purr of electrical kittens. Radio waves cast far.
This is Precinct 57. Hello, Lieutenant. How may I assist you?
Hello, Alice. Please assist our colleague from the 41st precinct here. I'm putting him on.
Operating the radio is easy. Just be confident. You've probably done it 1,000 times.
This is Officer Alice Demetri, Precinct 57.
Under the green prime line, a yellow saved button catches your eye. I wonder what Kim's default radio station is.
As always, it's DJ Mesh and Fellatio, and you're listening.
A flock of seagulls takes off nearby. Start right away. The lieutenant reaches in.
Someone must have been messing with the radio, or maybe it picked up a random frequency.
This is Precinct 57. How may I assist? Just a second, officer.
10-2, 10-5. This is 41st.
The man uses relay code. You got this. You're a cop, and cops know relay code.
10-4, message received. 10-5, relay message. What's your status? Over. 10-18, state your message, sir. 10-9, over. 10-4, message received. This is a very serious situation. I need to...
Is it him? What does he want?
Says he lost his badge and needs to report it.
He what? He lost his badge?
This is communication officer. You mean your partner? Over.
What is he saying?
He's asking who you are.
I'm his goddamn partner.
It's your partner, Satellite Officer Vitmar, sir. Over.
Did he lose his memory along with his fucking badge?
Who lost his badge?
Dick fucking Mullen. Who do you think?
It's Officer Dick Mullen from the bestseller Dick Mullen and the Lost Identity.
Dick Mullen is not your name. It's the name of a Defend yourself. Immediately. They're laughing at you.
He's asking you to stop.
Of course it's serious. He lost his fucking badge.
Satellite Officer Vitmar concurs. Losing your badge is serious. Over. He says this has probably happened to other policemen before.
Oh god damn it. Is he fucking kidding?
Satellite Officer Vitmar is wondering if you might be...
Mullen dicked us.
10-4, I hear you, officer. I'm just going to make a note here that you are in pursuit of your misplaced badge.
Fuck me. Mac, come here. You've got to hear this. Dick Mullen lost his badge.
What's going on?
Super Cop here lost his...
He lost his what now?
His badge. He lost his goddamn fucking badge.
10-9, come again. I didn't get that. Over.
New heights even for Captain Sober.
Ask him. Ask him.
Sergeant Orson wants to know it.
Check your pockets. Check your... Holy fuck, no. It's gone.
10-9, come in, officer. Did you get my question? We were wondering about your...
Lying? Over the phone? It's easy. Just say...
He says he didn't.
Thank God for that. That would have been a nightmare. Losing his badge is bad enough. Tell him to find it, and fast. We can't...
We're all glad to hear you've not lost your gun, officer. Do you need further assistance? Over. Ben 4, I know I already wrote it in a report, but it will stay on my desk for a few days. Over. Okay.
Wait. Before you say anything stupid, be smart about this.
10-4, sir. I'm not hearing your question. That's a negative, sir. I got 10-12 visitors present here. Over.
What? What?
He wants to verify.
But of course, it says Dick Mullen. Hi.
Tell him to stop.
What do you need, sir? Over. 10-9, repeat message. I didn't get that, sir. Sir, I will not have you talk to me in this matter.
What? What?
He seems intoxicated and keeps asking me. Mullen's drunk and emotionally aggressive.
Wrap it up. Don't indulge in his drunken antics.
10. Excuse me, sir? No, sir, I haven't. 10-4.
Does he actually want something?
He asked if he ever told me about...
For God's sake, cut this shit out! Tell him to...
Sir, satellite... So, understood, sir. Roger that. 10-10. Over and out.
A metallic drawer.
Take what you need, officer. It's going to be a long case. I'm not protective of my tools, like some...
The pry bar feels nice and cold, useful for opening all sorts of doors. The handles are long and slick. You can do good, it's robust. Weather lets you see things in the dark. The pull-out toolbox slides back into its nest. The white suede feels luxurious. As you tap on the gauge, the indicator...
There's no use pressing the heat button. It won't start without the...
Translation. We're not going anywhere right now. This Post Lavantorie mail collection box has been heavily... A faint sticker on the side reads, RCM Emergencies Desk number 8102. The box seems happy. Eat shit pig, fucked by the coon, and St. G with a crown have been scribbled on it. Jenny is a whore. The mailbox does not know how to man up. It is an inanimate. There is a hollow, saddened ring. Your toe has suffered damage. It hurts.
Cool.
He does not actually think it's cool. If anything, the lieutenant feels sorry for the poor box. He's leaning in to inspect the layers of graffito that deface it. The lieutenant pats the box.
Hello, sir. Step right in. I know, sir. Are you interested in a new and It's a bookstore, sir. We sell books,
Books? Postcard?
Yes, that's exactly it. You got it, sir. What about board games? Okay, sir. This was all... Okay, sir. I'll try to answer any questions you have. My name is Annette, sir. My mum, her name is Plaisance. She owns the store. Feel free to step in and browse our wares. I'm signalling that the store is open. Otherwise, people might not know. They'd miss out on the crime, romance, and biographies of famous people. Thank you, sir. I'm happy to help Mum out with the store. Crime fiction is about murders or burglaries or things like that. And the work of a police...
Crime is a deviation from the law, punishable by either a civil...
It's exciting to people, I guess. They get to imagine dangerous things. You don't look much like a policeman. Didn't mean to offend, sir. Sorry, sir. It's just that you don't look like Dick Mullen. Head? Yeah.
No, your mind. Not head, child. Heads.
No, he's wicked smart in the store. Like you, sir, of course. He's just... Maybe you can show me some real police work, sir. Like in the books.
The girl keeps her hands folded, hidden. Why is...
What do you mean, sir?
She looks around anxiously. The lieutenant stands by, looking at the two of you. She brings out her reddened hands, her nails frayed, nearly chewed down to the flesh.
And you knew this from me keeping my hands folded? Well, that proves nothing. Anyone could do an easy deduction like that.
She nods, half provocative, half enthusiastic.
Maybe so, sir. Okay, I know it's a bad habit, and I shouldn't. It was okay, sir.
There's more that can be achieved here. Ask her to do the same.
You're quite sober.
The lieutenant does not flinch at the comment. He does.
Because you usually aren't. I sure hope you are.
There she stands. There's something you're missing.
I do my studies at home at the moment. I have to help Mum keep this place running. Mum says it's necessary to do both because it builds character.
There is stress and unease.
Mum says it's peachy. She was a little afraid at first, cursed in the way that makes them say that no business has ever really thrived here, sir. That exactly. But we've been doing fine so far.
We can go into the bookstore and ask about the case. But I don't see...
Yes. Please do also look at our wares inside.
It does not manifest itself in any way. It does not exist. I liked it better. No such thing.
Anything? Nothing really, sir. Mum doesn't allow me to sneak around in the back rooms.
It does not.
Anything else? Maybe I can tell you about some of our books instead. It's the type of book where there's a rich lady and she has to choose between the good man and the bad man. Or there could be a story about a poor lady getting a rich man. It's about man and lady business, sir. It happens, but usually the guy gets rich in the process. Or should actually be rich himself, but has lost. Those are unhappy books, for most of the pages. These are not very common. You can't have a choice between bad and bad. Well, maybe then it's fine. Maybe if the lady then decides, that's really not a proper romance story. That's more like everyday life. Not in romance books, sir. These are about nice and pretty people. I haven't read many of those. Maybe I don't think it's a romance story if the main characters break up. No. Yes, she knows books.
What was that? An idea for an unfinished novel stuck somewhere in your...
Maybe some about other books? Oh, kings and queens and... I think that's why people read them.
Seems like most people who read those books.
But it does make the famous people more famous. Why would they do that, sir? That's so cool. Maybe they'll make you a book cover picture in every...
Because you know each other. She's been talking to you so openly because you've talked before.
Yes, I stand in this spot all the... You've been running around all week without your shirt on, sir. Telling people about being a star or something. Of course, you've stopped by a few times. You certainly look better than the last... No, you don't have party eyes anymore.
Party eyes. Yes, of course. That makes...
You know, like a cat in the dark. All big and wide-eyed. It certainly looks odd on a man.
The swiveling eyes of a loony drug addict. That is what she meant. You were probably gurning. Fuck yeah. You should get some party eyes right now. Snap those sequins on you, boy. Oh, baby, that's not what you have to worry about.
I didn't know I had to do that. I guess we can change the subject, sir. I didn't mean to bring you down.
Kuno's got this!
If there ever was such a thing as an ugly kid.
Oh yeah, Nappa Gumpy, Kuno! Right in the dick, Kuno! Get him right in the dick!
Love it in the dick!
The boy is sweating profusely. His eyes are like two black holes in his... The kid is obviously high.
Fuck that! Kuno, yeah! The rake, Kuno! You should throw the rake!
The fuck? Does Kuno know what a rake is? Kuno's not a gardener. Alright, entertain the Kuno.
The kid moves his hands like a basketball player dribble.
Shitload pig. What's your question? Don't tell the pig shit.
This is where you quickly ask him questions.
Kuno's fuck imp. Kuno uses the fuck imp for target practice.
He's trying to hide the fact that he doesn't know.
Kuno knows what you meant. Kuno's not a snitch. That's all. Chap probably climbed. Kuno was busy down the road when that... You heard Kuno. Kuno wasn't even in Martinez. Kuno... I don't know. Some fucking... Mesk or I don't know. Some other place. Night City.
There is no Night City anywhere. That sounds like the name of a city in some pulp science fiction novel.
Why you gotta be riding Kuno's ass? You haven't been where Kuno's been. You wanna know where Kuno was?
Don't tell him that, Kuno.
It's not fucking lame. Kuno's built...
Lame?
That's the name of Kuno City, bitch. Get the fuck off Kuno's back. This shit ain't about...
It's impossible to deduce what it is.
Just a couple of pigs sniffing around in the dirt.
Yeah, you tell the faggoty Kuno.
You're testing Kuno's patience.
Get lost,
Right, pig. This is where Kuno plays with his little... Yeah, whatever. The fuck about it? You're testing...
Get lost,
Yeah? Yeah, whatever. Kuno's Kuno, pig?
It's always Kuno, never I. Clearly the kid's using the third-person perspective as a shield.
Kuno doesn't do that smart shit. Don't throw that trying to get Kuno.
Watch out, Kuno! He's trying to fiddle you! He's gonna put his hands on... Help! Pig's got Kuno!
Help! He's got the Kuno!
Everyone can hear. You need to get the hell out.
Everybody! Please! He's digging his dick!
Escalate, Kuno! His dick is out! You're...
Pigs in here, Kuno! Somebody, please!
How did we get here? How did this happen? This makes no sense. There may still be a way out. Just appeal to his reason. You didn't shut him down.
Kuno can't believe this shit! Pig! Kuno thought you...
Despair creeps into you, getting fat on your weakness. You're still coming up with sentences. That's a step up from total annihilation. He watches you melt down stoically. Nothing you can say. Cop gives up the detective genre for social realism. Another police officer resigned from the RCM following a nervous breakdown. He now lives under a bridge, drinking and occasionally throwing excrement at passers-by, shouting, "I never loved that woman."